6. It's not my favorite number. That would be 2. But it does carry some significance, especially this year. My grandson Christopher and my daughter Michelle both celebrated their 6-year anniversaries with their significant others. My granddaughter Saoirse will be turning 6. And tomorrow, November 17th, it will be 6 years since I said goodbye to my son Michael. Although each of the events are painted deep inside the walls of my memory, losing a child is different. I know some of you are probably thinking, well, doesn't that mean that every year will also be relevant? And you'd be absolutely right. And each year I carry something different with me, something new experiences, friendships, and different ways to express and learn to deal with my grief. Don't get me wrong, to me, grief isn't a bad thing. In fact, I carry it with me every single day. There are times that I do tend to dwell on it and summon up emotions, and yes, I will cry. And then there are amazing days where my grief will allow me to smile, laugh even, just remembering some of the wonderful times and experiences and part of who Michael was as an individual. What lessons have my 6 years of grief taught me? Number 1, that emotion is not to be feared or silenced. In fact, it's to be expressed. Number 2, there is no expiration date on grief. Number 3, each moment spent with those you love is precious. Number 4, bitterness has no value whatsoever in this world that we live in. Number 5, your loved ones are never really gone. Number 6, new memories can still be made. I can honestly say that Michael is always with me. Every time I see people cheering on sports teams, I always think of him because he was a major sports fanatic. He knew everything about sports. So it always makes me smile and remember him when I see either people participating in sports or wearing a jersey or a hat with a team, especially one that he liked and followed, one of his favorites. So if you're ever wearing a 49ers hat or jersey and you see this redhead lady staring at you, that's why. And there are always those signs that pop up from time to time, almost like messages from heaven, and I truly, honestly believe that. For instance, the number 42. It is so significant now in my life, and I see it everywhere. And to me, whenever that number pops up, it's a message from Mike saying, "Hey, Ma, I'm still here, and I love you." That is so precious. And there are many other signs like seeing cardinals or blue jays, or just that feeling that you know he's around. Some of the best ways that I have been able to cope with my grief is by sharing my experience with others and hopefully helping them be able to move forward in their lives and hold on to those precious memories, but also honoring their loved one by living their life to the fullest in honor of them. I mean, what an awesome tribute to the person that you love is to live a happy life. You know that's what they would have wanted for you. So do. And through my stories, my grandchildren will be able to know just a little bit about their Uncle Mike and know that he is a part of their family. And played a significant role. Once you experience grief, it remains with you forever. However, it's also a wonderful measure of the love that you experienced and shared with somebody very important and significant. It reiterates the value of time shared with your friends and your family and those who, do make a difference in your life. And it's important never to miss an opportunity to make a magical memory. Those are so important. To sum it all up, I am a person who is not afraid to express my emotion. I used to, though, think of it as a weakness. I would cry at the drop of a hat or if somebody looked at me the wrong way. But now, I value my emotion as being my strength because I am allowed to feel, express, and be who I truly am. And isn't that what life is all about? To be true to who you are and what you feel? If you'd like some more information on how to deal with grief, I do have some videos on my YouTube channel, The Speech Diaries, that are dedicated specifically for that purpose. I can't believe that it's been 6 years already. There's not a day that goes by that I don't miss my son. I think about him all the time, and every moment that I celebrate something new in life, I assure you he is with me. Something else that I find extremely helpful is listening to the words of the wise. And for me, the most profound piece of wisdom that I've gotten were the words of Jim Carrey. He speaks about grief poignantly, honestly, and from the heart. And I think his words are something that everybody needs to hear. And so that's why I'm closing this video with the words of Jim Carrey. Grief is not just an emotion. It's an unraveling, a space where something once lived but is now gone. It carves through you, leaving a hollow ache where love once resided. In the beginning, it feels unbearable, like a wound that will never close. But over time, the raw edges begin to mend. The pain softens, but the imprint remains, a quiet reminder of what once was. The truth is, you never truly move on. You move with it. The love you had does not disappear. It transforms. It lingers in the echoes of laughter, in the warmth of old memories, in the silent movements where you still reach for what is no longer there. And that's okay. Grief is not a burden to be hidden. It is not a weakness to be ashamed of. It is the deepest proof that love existed, that something beautiful once touched your life. So let yourself feel it. Let yourself mourn. Let yourself remember. There is no timeline, no right way to grieve. Some days will be heavy, and some will feel lighter. Some moments will bring unexpected waves of sadness, while others will fill you with gratitude for the love you were lucky enough to experience. Honor your grief, for it is sacred. It is a testament to the depth of your heart. In time, through the pain, you will find healing, not because you have forgotten, but because you have learned how to carry both love and loss together.